good morning to all of you. We consider some more numerical problems today. So here there are two identical spheres of equal charge. Suppose that these are two spheres, sphere A and sphere B, and the distance between these two is R. Let us say charge on both will be Q. So according to Coulomb's law, force acting between two spheres F equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught k, let us say k into q1 q2, q1 is q, q2 is q upon r square. It means k q square upon r square, and the force between these two is given 2 into 10 की power -5 Newton. Now, when a uncharged sphere C is placed touch to A and placed in between these two, so write the condition: sphere A, sphere B and sphere C. Now, जब इसके पास चार्ज 0 था, इसके पास चार्ज Q था, जब इससे टच हुआ तो क्या होगा, चार्ज शेयर होगा और दोनों पर इक्वल चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा. तो इसके पास चार्ज क्यों था, तो इसके पास चार्ज कितना हो जाएगा, इसके पास चार्ज 0 है तो टोटल चार्ज कितना होगा डिस्ट्रीब्यूट, Q प्लस 0 अपॉन 2 मीन्स Q/2. सो इसके पास भी Q/2 चार्ज और इसके पास भी Q/2 चार्ज. इसके पास चार्ज कितना है, Q. हाँ, पहले डिस्टेंस टोटल कितनी थी, R थी, अब कितनी कितनी रह गई, R/2. R/2. इसका मतलब ये कि अब यहां पर दो बार फोर्स कैलकुलेट करेंगे, एक बार A और C के लिए, एक बार C और B के लिए. तो फोर्स ऑन C ड्यू टू A, suppose F1 let us say will be equal to how much, K, Q1 कितना है, Q/2, Q2 कितना है, अगेन Q/2 अपॉन R स्क्वायर मीन्स R/2 का होल स्क्वायर. सो F1 will be equal to K Q/2 Q, this is 4 cancel out, so it will comes Q square upon R square. What is the direction, along this sphere act force in this direction, F1 along AC. Now, force on C due to B is, let us say it is F2. Here this is the force F1, and this due to this is along in this direction F2. So F2 will be equal to K. What is Q1? Q1 is Q/2. What is Q2? Q2 is Q. What is R? R/2 का whole square. So F2 will be equal to 2K Q square upon R square along BC. So net force on C, net force on C F will be equal to, ध्यान से देखें दोनों फोर्स एक दूसरे के अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में, सो नेट फोर्स ऑन सी विल बी इक्वल टू F2 माइनस F1. सो FC बराबर व्हाट इज F2, 2k q स्क्वायर अपॉन r स्क्वायर माइनस k q स्क्वायर अपॉन r स्क्वायर. So F on C will be equal to kq square upon r square, and the value for this is equal to 2 into 10 की power minus 5 Newton. This is the answer. So what we have done? Remember that when a charge sphere is contact with a charge sphere, so the charge distributed equally on both the two. सपोज दैट इसके पास चार्ज सी आ गया, ये मान लिया बी के साथ भी कांटेक्ट में आता, तो इन दोनों के चार्ज को ऐड करके उसका आधा करते. सपोज दैट इसके पास चार्ज q/2 था, ये q था, तो टोटल चार्ज कितना हो जाएगा? इट इज 3q/2 और इसका हाफ b करना है, तो कितना आ जाएगा? 3q/4. तो इन दैट सिचुएशन the charge on both two spheres will be equal to 3q/4. Okay, so this is complete. Next question is, a charge q is divided into two objects. What should be the value of charge on the two objects that the force on the objects can be maximum? So let us say this charge q and another body. This charge breaks into two charges. Suppose that अगर इस पर चार्ज q है तो दूसरी बॉडी पर चार्ज उसमें से कुछ डिक्रीज होगा. लेट अस से स्मॉल q. So the charge on that body is q minus q. So the force between these two will be equal to 1/4 pi, or we say we write simply as k. What is q1? q1 is q. What is q2? q minus q upon r square. Now इसमें थोड़ी सी मैथमेटिक्स है. इसमें जो हमारे पास फोर्स निकालनी है वो मैक्सिमम फोर्स कैलकुलेट करनी है, मैक्सिमम कंडीशन पर फोर्स कैलकुलेट करनी है. सो फॉर मैक्सिमम फोर्स dF upon dq will be equal to 0. मीन्स इस फोर्स का डिफरेंशिएशन करना होगा चार्ज q के रिस्पेक्ट में. सो d/dq ऑफ f, जो क्वांटिटी q के रिस्पेक्ट में है वो सब कांस्टेंट में बाहर आ जाएंगी, तो k/r² कम्स आउट इन द ब्रैकेट q minus q will be equal to 0. So d/dq of q into q minus q will be equal to 0, or d/dq into q minus q square will be equal to 0. अलग अलग कर लेते हैं इसको. d/dq of q minus d/dq of q square will be equal to 0. The differentiation of something d/dx of x will be equal to 1. d/dx of x square will be equal to 2x. So here there is q, so the differentiation of q is 1. This is constant, so here q minus 2q will be equal to 0. So 2q will be equal to capital Q. Q will be equal to q/2. That means if the charge divides equally on both the objects, then the force applied between these two will be maximum. So the answer is q/2. Here the next problem is 4 equal point charges each of this coulomb are placed on the four corners of a square of side disk. Now we calculate the force on any one charge. So we make a diagram again. Let us say this is a square of side 0.2 meter. Here 16 microcoulomb, 16 microcoulomb, 16 microcoulomb or 16 microcoulomb. Now let us say A, B, C, D. Now suppose we calculate force on C. First of all, we indicate the directions of force. So we calculate force on C. Now, what is the direction of force on C due to B? So the answer is in this direction. Let us say it is F1. So what is F1? F1 due to B. K, what is Q? 16. 16. So 16 into 10 to the power minus 6 का whole square over what is R? 0.2 का square. Now what is the force on C due to D? The direction is going in this direction. So let us say F2. So what is F force? F2 due to D. It will be again equal to K 16 into 10 to the power minus 6 whole square upon 0.2 whole square. Here both the two forces are perpendicular to each other, so the direct net force due to F1 and F2 will be equal to F dash, let us see, under root F1 square plus F2 square, so it will be comes out twice of under root twice of F1 or under root 2 into K 16 into 10 to the power minus 6 whole square over 0.2 square. Now अभी क्वेश्चन पूरा नहीं हुआ, एक पॉइंट चार्ज हो रहे हैं जो ए पर प्लेस है, इसके कारण इस पर एक फोर्स एक्ट होगी जो कि इस डायरेक्शन में होगी, दिस वन. So first of all, what is this? How much the distance is this? By using Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC, AC square will be equal to 0.2 square plus 0.2 square. It will be equal to 0.2 square in common, 1 plus 1. So what will you get? 2 into 0.2 का whole square, or we simply say AC will be equal to 0.2 under root 2. So let us say it is F3. So F3 due to A will be equal to K 16 into 10 to the power minus 6 whole square over 0.2 under root 2 whole square. Now the direction of these two resultant in this direction, F dash. So net force on C will be equal to F dash plus F3. It will be equal to adding of these two. What is common in between these two? First of all, we write it as like 6 into 10 to the power minus 6 whole square over 0.2 square plus k 16 into 10 to the power minus 6 whole square over 0.2 under root 2 whole square. When you solve out, the answer 110.3 Newton. Now, there are some other questions. If or the question asks, what is the net force at the midpoint of the square? So what do you think? This one. Let us say here is charge Q. So the direction of force at O due to this going in this direction, due to this going in this direction, due to this going in this direction, and due to this going in this direction. So what you conclude? All the forces are same but opposite in direction in a pair. Like here, this force is equal to this force but both are opposite in direction. So the resultant of these two is 0. Similarly, the resultant of these two is 0. So the net force acting at the center of the square is 0 under condition if all the charges are in same magnitude. So next one question is, an electric dipole consists of this separated by distance this showing figure. There is a line charge having linear charge density 4 into 10 to the power minus 4 coulomb per meter. So what we calculate? We calculate the force acting on the dipole due to this line charge. First of all, here we calculate force due to line charge, but line charge forms an electric field around it. So what the formula for electric field due to this? E will be equal to lambda upon 2 pi epsilon naught r, but for our simplicity we can write it as 2 lambda upon r, because 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught value is equal to 9 into the power 9. Now force due to charge Q, force due to charge Q, F equal to Q into E. So F will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into 2 lambda Q upon R. Now force exerted due to minus Q, F1 will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught or 9 into 10 to the power 9 into 2, what is lambda, 4 into 10 to the power minus 4, what is Q, 2 into 10 to the power minus 8 upon R is R. And what is R? For minus charge, R is this 2 centimeter or 0.02 meter. Now similarly, force exerted due to plus Q, F2 will be equal to 4 into 10 raised power minus 4 into 2 into 10 raised power minus 8 upon, what is R? From here to here. So 2 centimeter or 2 millimeter? 2 millimeter is nothing but 0.2 centimeter. So 2.2 centimeter over 2.2 into 10 raised power minus 2. Similarly, we write here 2 into 10 raised power minus 2. Now, net force on the dipole. What is net force on the dipole? F will be equal to F1 minus F2. Why? Because of, due to this charge, what is the direction of force? Towards it, and due to this, it away from it. So when it away from it, force becomes looser or force becomes lesser. So net force on the dipole will be equal to F1 minus F2. So F will be equal to, what is the common in between these two? 9 into 10 raised power 9 into 2 into 4 into 10 raised power minus 4 into 2 into 10 raised power minus 8 upon 10 to raised power minus 2. This is common. In all, what remains inside? 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2.2. When you solve out, it will be 0.7 Newton towards the line charge. Means so this type of questions you also know how they are solved, and you understand some things from these numericals. So for today, thank you.